What's good guys, my name is Oleg Nikitin and you're watching No Limits On, and today we're going to show you how to shoot these shots in an old aquarium at home. Enjoy watching. What's good guys, my name is Oleg Nikitin and you're watching No Limits On, the channel about the privilege of being a freelancer. And today we're having a special shootout with this aquarium. I'm not sure about the word for this thing, but we have some water in here, some lights here, and we're at my friend's flat. His name is Andrei. Andrei, say hi. Hi. Yeah, and actually we are at the room of his son, so we don't really need a special studio or something to shoot this kind of commercial shots. So what do we have here? This is the Sony a7s Mark III with the baddest 85mm, and here we have the Z-Cam E2, okay, with the 50mm Milvus, which is mine actually, and we're going to test 4K 120 on both cameras, and then maybe we'll try 4K, not 4K, actually Full HD 240 frames per second, and we'll show you the footage, and actually you'll be able to download a couple of files. So what do we have in terms of the lighting? Two apertures 120Ds on the sides to light the things that are going to be falling down. Actually we'll be using some fruits, oranges, grapes and all that stuff. And then we'll have this light up here, Viltrix 60 watts, just the straight LED panel to light the above thing, the black cloth material right here to eliminate some extra light spilling off, and two KMTV Bolton lights. Actually all the lights are from Andrei. And we have some gels, the green one and the orange one for this shots, and maybe we'll have some different ones for the different types of fruits. So guys, let's see the footage, and if you have some questions, please write them down in the comment section below, and we're going to start the shoot. Let's go. The picture quality, sharpness and detail in 4K 120 on both cameras is outstanding. So now we're testing out the 240 and 250 on both cameras, 240 on the Sony and 250 on the Z-Cam, and actually I'm trying to use my polarization filter. I'm not sure if it's working properly and eliminating some of the reflections, but I'm trying out my best. But Full HD 240 frames per second on the a7s III is much worse than on the Z-Cam. In terms of sharpness and detail, 240 FPS on Sony a7s III is more like 720p. A little bit about the settings. I have 1/250th of a shutter, f10 and ISO 12800, the second native ISO for Sony a7s III. Yes, I do need the not that shallow depth of field, and that is why I'm using the f10 aperture to get more of those fruits in focus. And even though we have these two bright lights and the up light right here, but still we do need the high ISO, and the second native ISO is very helpful in this occasion. And Andrei is having 1/240th of a second, ISO 500, f8, and actually we're ready to go. We have shot the 240 FPS to test it out, and now we're having fun with 4K 120 once again. And now the grapes are going to be falling like... Yep, I'm recording. Woo! Well, guys, that's fun. Ну, Андрюх, давай.
Action.
Well, guys, I'm going to throw 3, 2, 1.
Раз, два, три.
Both cameras provide you with stunning image, which you can push and pull a lot in post. The Sony a7s III has more dynamic range thanks to S-Log3 and more information in the highlights. That is why the highlight roll-off is much better on the Sony than on the Z-Cam. You can definitely see this highlight roll-off issue with the lemon shots, apple shots and the paint shots. And I've tried to push and pull the Z-Cam image, but I didn't get the same result.
1500 на продукты у нас. Okay guys, we've put the black material behind our aquarium, but we had a spill of light from the 120Ds, so we had to flag them out not to be showing the cameras and the reflections of the aquarium. And actually we see the dust and all the particles and, you know, the bubbles much more.
You can download the footage through the link in the description below and try to color grade the footage from both cameras. All in all, both cameras are great for those types of shots. The Z-Cam has less dynamic range and the picture is much noisier on high ISOs, but the Z-Cam has 4K 160 frames per second in 21:9 ratio and also the true 1080p 240 frames per second.
Okay guys, now we have the special paint which is made of acrylic. I guess it's the same in English as in Russian, and it's a pretty nervous moment for us because it's you know, one time, one shot, and we have to get it properly just from the first try. And now about the lighting, we have only 120D and 120D on both sides, and the paint itself and nothing else. No top light, no backlight, everything is just like so. Here is the credit card. We use it to remove the small bubbles from the aquarium.
Раз.
2, 3. Okay guys, we've changed a little bit the scheme. We are finished with the aquarium and now we have a different setup for our simple objects shots. So 120D is shooting, come here, is shooting straight through the reflector. It's not reflecting actually, it's coming through, kind of a frost frame. This one is the Aperture 120D with the strip box. Here we have one more reflector with the KTV Boltzmann, which shoots directly up above, and we reflect the light straight up here, and the kids are moving around. And actually we have one more 55 watt KTV Boltzmann, which is having the red gel, and we shoot from behind through this frost frame, which is the background, to get this round or oval red kind of circle to make it look even better. So let's go. Okay folks, it's the last shot for today. We're having a pretty big and nice glass of beer, and it will be the last shot for today. So if you like the content on my channel, please hit the like and subscribe buttons of beer or wine, and then you can also hit the notifications bell if you do like the content. So see you in the next video. This was Oleg Nikitin and No Limits On. Take care. Bye.